I remember the Goonies like it was yesterday, man.
It was.
It was. Yeah.
It was a few yesterdays ago.
So tell these guys about that. I mean, how was that experience? It looked like a really exciting shoot.
Well, you were talking about auditions earlier, and the audition process for Goonies was pretty harrowing. In as much as Steven Spielberg and Richard Donner were, massive, successful, powerful filmmakers, and I went into Amblin, which was Steven's, it's his company, and that's where the auditions were being held or whatever. And I remember the guy who was actually it was Steven Spielberg's assistant, Mark Marshall, but I didn't know what his relationship was to it. I just knew that he was walking me down the hall to do my audition.
You remember this?
Oh yeah, like it was yesterday, and I was really nervous. And I worked on the part. I just spent hours, literally hours, working with my father on the audition, and I was as ready as you could be for an audition. I mean, I was right for the part, which is, a lot of people think they're not right for the audition. It's like, well, because you're not really right for that part. Find another part. All of a sudden, you'll find you're more ready for the audition. Yep. But right before he walked in, Mark said, "So you look a little nervous." I said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous." He said, "Well, why? You're just about to meet the most powerful man in Hollywood." And then he opened the door up, and I was like, I saw the white light of the universe looking down at me, and I was awful. I mean, I really was not very good. Yeah, I know. I don't think I was. I know I was. I mean, enough of what I was doing was you could see that I really wanted to be there. You could see that I was really trying to do it, and you could see what I looked like and how some of the words sounded coming out of my mouth. But they said, for example, okay, say your name. Do a little slate. Do a slate. Hi, I'm Sean Astin, and I'm here to audition for the part of, right? And I kept saying my name over and over and over again. I probably said my name 100 times. So, yeah, I would just tell people that, just spend it, take a deep breath, and picture yourself 5, 10, 15 years down the road, looking back at your life and your career that's had ups and downs, where you've had success, and remember what you were like at your first few auditions, with a little smile on your face. If you can do that now, then you're ready to go in for those first few auditions.
How did you make yourself different, or how did you make yourself stand out when you went?
No, it's just myself.
Just yourself?
Yeah. Don't make yourself different. Just be yourself.
Good.
Be who you are. And don't be what you think other people's ideas of who you are should be. Just take a deep breath, look in the mirror. If you're a fast-paced individual, if you're a take-it-slow individual, if you're, fat, skinny, tall, short, it doesn't fucking matter. You just be yourself. And if you really love what you're doing, if you really love the part, I mean, if you're working, it's a great way to make a living, but most people don't work, and so it's really hard to make a living. So if people are hustling, trying to make a living doing it, that stink of desperation will reek from every pore in your body, and people won't want to hire you. You got to be the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've done a lot since then. So what are you working on now?
Well, I've got a couple of films. We used to say in the can, because the film would be actually in a physical can, but now we've got a couple of films on the hard drives, and one's called Demoted and one's called Stay Cool. And I don't know when they're going to come out. They should come out in the next few months, probably. I don't know who's distributing them yet. And then I'm directing and producing, and I wrote an adaptation of a book with my wife, and so we're making our own movie called Number the Stars. So we're doing our thing, and we'll be auditioning actors.
You work with a lot of big celebrities?
Sure.
Throughout your career?
Sure.
So far?
Yeah.
Any memorable ones, or somebody you like?
Any memorable celebrities? Wow, it's so weird you just said that. I don't know if it's because you're African American or not, but Denzel Washington and Lou Gossett Jr. are the first two people that popped into my mind when you asked that question.
You work with them, huh?
Sure.
Excellent.
Sure.
Wow.
And the thing is, if you're going to work successfully over time, you can't think of the people you're working with as celebrities. You have to be aware of what's happening around you and what people's success is and how it's. But celebrities don't want to work with people who are focused on the fact that they're celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to work with people who are good at their job and bring something to the table that's meaningful. I think maybe what you meant is unique. You were looking for how to do what's unique. There's a lot of ways to develop yourself. Reading is for an actor. Reading is really important. Reading good stuff.
Yes.
you know, stuff you love, but good stuff.
Yes.
Stuff that where you need your dictionary nearby because it's going to help expand your vocabulary. And you know, just a lot of. Any morning you wake up, there's about 10,000 things you could choose to do with your day, and sitting back wallowing is really not a good one. So, you know, any kind of physical activity that people do, relationships, creativity, you know, there's lots of things you can do creatively that don't require anybody else's judgment of you in order to do it. And I find that if you really are passionate about things that are in your own control, then when it comes time to put yourself in front of somebody else, when they're the decision maker about whether you're doing the job this way or that way or whatever, it's a lot easier for you to feel comfortable in front of them. I'm Sean Astin, and to the members of Explore Talent, good luck, everybody. We'll see you out there.